and welcome to Poppy's Workshop and what's on Poppy's Workbench. Uh, so if you saw Saturday's live, you'll know that I'm still working on this triple stack, having a lot of struggles with it, trying to use the Flying Dutchman, which I prefer, and it's cutting good, but because I'm using three different types of wood, uh, I've got the mahogany, I've got the white oak, and I forgot what the bottom one was, but it's half inch, and quarter inch. Let me um, get so you can see the edge there. So it's half inch, quarter inch. Um, with the different type of grains and everything, it's really wearing out the blades quickly. So you know, I would cut this section out, and it's pretty much dull. So I was able to get a couple smaller pieces. But then, of course, me being the dummy that I am, if I can get this blade, uh, yeah, me being the dummy that I am, of course, trying to thread it through a hole as I'm talking, it bent. So, yeah, that's always fun to do. So, that's what I'm working on right now. And what I plan on doing is switching to a Pegas number 3. I've been using Flying Dutchman number 3, so I'm going to use a skip number 3 and see how that does, because I do find not only Pegas being more aggressive and very, very sharp, they last longer. I don't necessarily care for the way that it finishes, but hey, that's something that I'm going to deal with. You have to take the pluses and minuses. So we'll put that over there for the moment. Stay, and uh, you've seen these before, but right now I've got a beautiful piece of mahogany, or as I prefer to call it, mahogany, and I'm going to do the typical um, pieces here. I've got a lot of toys that I need to make to get out. I actually just placed an order for over $200 worth of wood. So mainly 3/4 inch. I did order some half and some quarter of contrasting. And, there's the typical one there. And oh my gosh, if I can find my notes. Um, well, we know this is blue design, and dumbing me, I forgot to put the hearts in. So I'll manually trace some hearts in because that is the signature that I do like on my pieces for the children that are in need. And I did write another note here somewhere because I always like to give the designer. There we go. So these here are John Nelson designs. So that's a John Nelson design right there, as well as the dog. And I got those from Scroll Saw Village. And again, I do not sell these. Uh, they are given as gifts. People who go to my website, poppysworkshop.org, depending on the gift that you give in the United States, I will send you a different gift unless you request, I guess. But it is kind of expensive to mail out, so I'm very careful how all that works. If I can get a cheaper rate, but right now it's costing me, to mail one gift out $6. I'm gonna see if I can get some smaller boxes, see if that does the trick with the post office. But yeah, that kind of biting me in the tuchus a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna be switching over to doing some production of some toys. Uh, my goal is there's a new fire department building just, oh gosh, a mile and a half from me. They just built it, opened it up last year, another substation, I guess you can call it. So that's what we're going to do, is drop some off to them. Let's see. Okay, that's the top. So let me see how this is going to cut. We'll do some quick cutting here. Hopefully I'm talking fast enough. Um, I don't want to run these too long. Yeah, now that sticks, so that's down. That's smooth, but yeah. Okay, let me get this side up and see what we can do here. I'm going to flip that back. Yeah, I had a whole bunch of samples, and in this case had a lot of Pegas samples ranging from threes to I think sevens. So that is a good thing, and that feels a little bit light, but I do need to do this first. Okay, so stay. Let's get this set. Uh, Hopefully I'll not gonna bend it this time. Yeah, that's clumsy, dude, clumsy. Let's see, let's do this one here. Come on, yeah, I'm bending it. There we go. So I pull up, stretch it a little bit. Then when I tension it, you'll see the wood move a little bit. Okay, I think that actually is pretty good in tightness. All right, air handling on, so we're going to get just a little bit of background noise. And we're going to do a quick cut. See how this does. Oh, and I did a big one, of course. Okay, well, I tried starting this before on another blade. Yeah, the Pegas seems to be going through. Oh, look at accent go. A lot of times I'm revisiting the accents. But yeah, definitely a lot more aggressive. Um, Handling this triple stack actually quite nice. And I've been struggling. I've been so tempted to rip off that third layer, but I got to the stubborn point. It's like, man, I'm already so far through this thing. This is the chattery part. Some major grain it's going against. Back up a little bit. Yeah, it's actually cutting quite nice. Smart move on my part to check out how the Pegas will be. Dumb move on my part for not doing it sooner. All right, we'll do a little nibble here. Make that turn just a little bit easier. Whoops. And I'm trying to get that last little piece there before I attempt this turn. My table's pretty slick. I use not a car wax, but I forgot what it is. What is it that is really popular to protect your car? Not wax. My mind is shot from the COVID. These nano whatever. Not porcelain. For Pete's sake, Rick. But yeah, I treat my tabletop once in a while when I clean up. Keeps it nice and slippery. Yeah, the real test, of course, is how long the blade stays in a sufficiently sharp condition. And also, what I'm going to be looking for is, especially in corners like this, is no scorching or limited scorching, particularly in my, I'm sorry, it was cherry was my middle layer. I think, wait a second. No, mahogany, oak. Yeah, okay, so it's the oak and mahogany that are really scorching. As I said, I had COVID and my mind is still a little bit wonkified. No sense of smell. Here we go. Now we need this in. There we go. Hopefully I'm not blocking. And we're going down the straightaway. Here at Watkins Glen International Speedway. Sorry guys. I used to live 12 miles from WGI in Watkins Glen, New York. I lived in a little farming village just outside of it for about 20 years before moving here. A better opportunity. I'll do a little bit of a nibble. Yeah, I like to keep the sharp edges. Ooh. Yeah, give me a little bit of a fit there. Yeah, this triple is tough on blades, so this is going to be one of the reasons why I started kind of in the middle is I wanted to finish on the same type of cut with the same grain, and I can definitely tell that the blade has dulled a little bit. Not too bad though. There we go. Okay, so let me get the dust handling system turned off. So there you go. That's the difference with the Pegas. So you can check out Saturday's video. I can, man, even with COVID, I can smell some scorch. Wow, that is a lot of dust that gets caught between the cuts. So when I do this with, let me see if I can tilt my hand. When I do this with a Flying Dutchman, it pulls the dust out. This, holy smoke. This left all that dust in there. I can't get it high enough. I can't twist my hand. Ah, man. Yeah, I can't twist it unless I do that. There we go. Let's see. Trying to look under my armpit here. There we go. You can't quite see it, but there is a lot of dust there. But looking at the cut itself, I do not see any scorching. So that is a definite plus. So there you go. I think that pretty much covers it for what's on Poppy's workbench. Did a quick cut with the Pegas. So as we go through these things, we learn together what works, what doesn't work, and again, this is what's working for me or not working for me. But you can take what you see, adapt, adopt, reject what you do and don't like. So, as I used to always say, you eat the meat and you spit out the bones. And take what works for you. So there you go. That's it. I will be doing a live at 9:30 on the upcoming Sunday. And I greatly appreciate you coming in. And do check out poppysworkshop.org and the charity of giving wooden wheel toys to children in need. So, with that, may the Lord richly bless you. Make it a great day right here at Poppy's Workshop.